So these are the purchases today from Music and Video Exchange in Greenwich. Alison Williams Sleep Talk. This has the extended version, fantastic 12-inch, 7 minutes 56 seconds. Obviously produced by Alvin Moody and Vincent Bell, but the remix by Hank Shockley, Eric Sadler, fantastic stuff. Bomb Squad remix there. This is Stay by the Controllers. Obviously Barry Eastman, but remixed by Louis Silas Jr. This extended mix is brilliant. And obviously a nice little bonus on this particular 12, you've got the Undercover Lover, produced by Nick Johnson. Let the Music Play. I had to get this because I didn't have this dub mix. There's a dub mix on the B-side, which is pretty good. So I got that. Renee and Angela. I have this on a couple of other formats, other 12 inches. This dub mix on this particular format I didn't have. And look at that. It's a $2.99 special at Virgin Records. Very nice. Gap Band, Big Fun, 50p. Obviously a very good deal for this. Some lovely mixes, serious dub mix on there. Mega mix is nice. I do like the Bandolero mix. This is a nice 12 from a lovely album, By All Means, from 89, their Beyond a Dream album. Let's Get It On, Stan Shepard, Jimmy Varner production. This has the special new mix of Junior Giscombe, Mama used to say, special new mix. This, I thought I might have got the wrong record, so when I got to check it at home, it is the right record. Unfortunately, the sleeve is, well, there is no sleeve. Evelyn Champagne King, nice track, Hold On to What You've Got. Leon Silvers, and post-production by CNC Music Factory, David Cole, Robert Civils. I have this on a couple of other 12s as well, but this is nice A&M with this particular cover. Tremaine, Fall Down. The instrumental of this is absolutely insane. May seem like I don't like vocals, but the instrumental of this is very good. And the extended vocal version is, yeah, solid as you get. Fantastic song, and if you don't know it, you should definitely give this a little listen. Nucleus, Jam on Revenge. This is the Wiki mixes. I hate all of that electronic Max Headroom type sounds that were prominent at this time, but luckily this has an instrumental where all of that nonsense is kept down to a minimum. This is very, very good. I do like this track. Nucleus, Jam on It. Shannon, Sweet Somebody. Again, a wonderful dub. I'll Be Around by Terry Wells. Nick Martinelli track, very nice. I do think I prefer the Niobe version of I'll Be Around, but this is very, very nice. Patty Austin, Shoot the Moon, with the instrumental, I think. But this one I've got because it also has Rhythm of the Street dance remix, produced by Narada Michael Walden and Jelly Bean Benitez remix. Jocelyn Brown. It's funny when you read these old credits. Produced by Fred MacFarlane and Alan George and Jocelyn Brown. What a combination. I mean, Fred MacFarlane, Alan George. Very nice. That one has the dub as well. This is fantastic. Loose Ends Emergency 999. Great artwork on this one. Really like it. And the back too, very cool. Has the extended remix and the dub mix. Rick James, You and I. Lovely Motown sleeve. I really like that. The sleeve, I think I've got it for the sleeve. I think I have this 12 on a different pressing, but this is a lovely sleeve. I like that sleeve. One of the two LPs or one LP I bought today, Howard Huntsbury, With Love, with the brilliant Sleepless Weekend, and tucked away at the end is the track For You, which is very, very nice. Percussion by Paulina da Costa. This is a sampler, Street Beat sampler, UK pressing, Bobby Brown, Rex and Effect, Shy, Mary J. Blige, Heavy D and the Boys. I mean, just as a record, that's just pretty cool that all of these are on like a 45, 3 tracks on one side, 2 on the other. Very nice. This is something that has eluded me for a while. I have the cassette sampler, I have the CD sampler, I have the album, I have all the CD singles off this Ecstasy album, but I never had the LP sampler. This is brilliant, and I got it, well, it's the most expensive record I got today, but at a good price, considering it sells for much, much more. Nobody else. I will go J Love's Groove Mix, and the ones that really matter on this side, Total Ecstasy and I Want to Be With You. These 2 tracks on one side makes this an incredible 12-inch EP to have. Very, very nice. Shout out to Paul Clifford, who has nudged me in the direction of Blacksmith and UK remixes. This is fantastic. Get Back to Love. The Swing Beat Club Mix and Dub Mix are brilliant. And for 50p, couldn't leave this behind. Very nice 12. Layla Hathaway, Heaven Knows, 3 mixes of that song. And there's another track on the other side. Karen Wheeler, promo pressing of this. Living in the Light, Brixton Bass Mix. This track, Me One Jamming, I like that a lot. It's only like 30 seconds long, but it sounds fantastic. Karen Wheeler's voice. Why was she not bigger as an artist? I do not know. Living in the Light, original story, and the 7-inch. Very nice. Sweet Sable, US pressing, Nicky Nicole production. Look at those mixes. After Hours mixed. I'm Effed Up mix, instrumental a cappella. Very nice. This is an interesting EP, another UK special. Blacksmith. There's not a bad track on here. The samples that they've used are fantastic, and I think they were as good as any US producers at that time. They've really knocked this out of the park, and this is definitely worth having a little listen to if you do not own this. Montel Jordan, Something for the Honeys, and This Is How We Do It, double A side. Human Rhythm remixes, Keith Crouch. This Human Rhythm instrumental is absolutely stunning. Out of these remixes, I thought the Puff Daddy remix was a bit lazy. Typical sample. It sounds good, don't get me wrong, but it sounds like a lot of the stuff that was coming out. I think Funkmaster Flex mix and the Studio Ton mix are probably my favorites of that, on that side. I didn't know what this was. It said New Jack Swing, so I took a punt on this. It says it's by Two Pride and a song called Get Down. Not bad at all. I wouldn't necessarily call it New Jack, though. Cheryl Pepsi Riley, Guess I'm in Love, with the Marley Marl remixes. This is essential fodder. And obviously the original mixes, and there's some remixes by Full Force. But the thing about this one is, Full Force, as soon as they left that New Jack Swing era, I think they did hip-hop soul better than almost anybody. Listen to their stuff. Seriously. Their mixes on this are so good. And they really embraced that hip-hop soul sounds from 92, 93 onwards. Heavy D, Can You Handle It on the B-side. Obviously, you got Big Bub on that. But this is the Big Daddy remixes, which is brilliant. Obvious samples, and the Go-Go mix is good as well. Take a look at that if you haven't got it. Slow Down by Brand Nubian. Fantastic hip-hop 12. Pete Rock new remix is great. Or is it called New Row Mix? Very good. To the Right with the instrumental. Very cool. This is brilliant. This is Raw, UK pressing with the wonderful Cold Chilling label there, sleeve. Got Raw Word to the Motherland. But for me, the highlight of this 12 is the B-side, which is the raw dub Peller. Absolutely stunning. Def Jeff, fantastic. His solo stuff before he started working and doing his stuff with Meech Wells. Did a lot of production remix and some very good ones at that. This is Black to the Future, very, very nice. This is a fantastic little sampler. I think it's around 96, so obviously after the fact. But these are the tracks on there. So imagine being a Jungle Brothers fan and having these 6 tracks on one record. I'll House You, Straight Out the Jungle, the promo, Because I Got It Like That, the incredible Jim Browski, and On the Run. That's a really good 12 EP. I've got a few pressings of this, but at 50p I really couldn't turn it down. Captain Rap, Bad Times, I Can't Stand It. The music on this, which is arranged by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and Rich Kaysen, is pretty damn good. I mean, this is Jam and Lewis in 1983. Should probably give a little shout out to the producers, Cletus Anderson for Saturn Records, very good. This is Essential. I've got this on other pressings, but not on this particular Reality Records pressing. Has the vocal of the show, 6 minute 40 and a 4 minute 40 version. It's got the instrumental on the B side, and of course La Di Da Di with Slick Rick, very cool. But this instrumental showcases early Teddy Riley, and Teddy Riley was very, very good at that hip hop stuff. This was Teddy through and through, fantastic. And obviously he was a kid at the time, so he had to sample Inspector Gadget, which I suspect was the most popular cartoon in the world at the time. Second to None, If You Want It. These are more hip house type mixes, still very nice. I did like the Posse piano instrumental, very nice, and the Posse dub mix is quite good. But this very more hip house than the DJ Quick hip hop sound from that era. Queen Latifah, De La Soul, Mama Gave Birth to the Soul Children. I have this on another pressing, but this leave a white label like this behind seemed, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Shame about the sleeve, but then when you're paying £1 for these records, you can't really complain. It's £1. I did like these sleeping bag sleeves though, fantastic. This is an absolute classic. Roxanne Shante, Have a Nice Day. Obviously produced by and mixed by Marley Marl. This is brilliant, what a song. I'm so glad to have this 12. I don't know why I never had this before. Nice little UK press of It's My Thing by EPMD, when they spelt EPMD like that. I didn't know what this was. It looked like a bootleg, but it said My Pad and My Pen. I thought it might be a Tribe Called Quest, and to have this on just a single track on one side of this record is an absolute gem, and I think I got a bargain for £1. On the B side, it also happens to have Do It, and wow, just very well spent £2 there. Must Be the Music by King B. Needed that, so I got that. 7-inch wise, this was Mickey Blue, I Promise, 25p. Change of Heart Edit by Change. On the B side, you've got Searching, classic. Mantronic's Got to Have Your Love, radio and LP. Love Makes No Sense by Alexander O'Neill, 50p. Look at that promo sticker, very happy with that. What's on here? Radio mix and Brothers in Rhythm remix edit. This I'd received in the post earlier this week. Shout out to Stevie for telling me about this one. This is basically Horace Brown, One for the Money, over Players Anthem by Junior Mafia, which sounds very good. The B-side is Waiting for You, King Most. There's that was quite good as well. I can't remember what it sounded like though. Sorry about that. Dancing on the Ceiling cassette, Lionel Richie. Shame on You by Alexander O'Neill. What's on here? Sorry, Shame on Me, Sunshine, and Look at Us Now. Nice little CD pressing. Blackstreet, 6 mixes of Booty Call on a CD. Very nice. If you like Blackstreet and you like the track Booty Call, this has got most of the mixes that were commercially available, including the Teddy Riley pop mix, which I thought was pretty good. Gotta Get You Home samples that Eugene Wild track off the same name. And I saw this. We did a review of this recently, House Party. I'm sure I have the VHS of this, but this is a very important film in my life. Massive impact on me. This, Star Wars, and Back to the Future. I think big impacts, all of them. Fantastic film, fantastic soundtrack. And that's my lot today. Hope you enjoyed that. Do subscribe and like. I will try and share more videos as and when I can. Thanks.